Peace unto you, Israel. Peace unto you. Have your mind prepared. Have your mind prepared. I'm going to show you a couple things. We're going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. Young King on deck as always. Listen, we ain't definitely waiting for people to come in here. A couple minutes, like maybe 3-4 minutes. And I was, since I can't upload videos anymore, oh, praise the Most High Creator. On deck, listen, I used to, when I have another channel, I used to make videos and then upload them to YouTube. My camera broke, I had another camera, then the YouTube started getting real messed up where it would take like 15 hours, 10 hours to upload one 15-minute video. So I said, I gotta stop, this is great. And then where I live at, my lights go out. So I could be 9 hours or 5 hours and 30 minutes, and then the lights go off. And the video is not finished uploading, and it's finished. I said, I can't be doing this anymore. That happened to me a lot of times. So I started just going live. I'm doing it this early because I have to do it this early. But my intent is just to just make this video and for people to watch it at their leisure at another time. But you two guys came on deck. Tracy Watkins on deck. Peace to you. Listen, sorry, I usually do the video around 8, 9 o'clock your time or whatever. But today, I gotta do my video a little earlier. Happy to see you. Prepare your mind. Prepare. That's what this video is going to be about. We're at 2 minutes, 23 seconds. We're definitely not going to wait 7 minutes. We'll probably give 5, maybe 3 more minutes, 2 more minutes, 2.5 more minutes, whatever, and we'll start. I'm glad you're in the room. Hope everything is good with you guys. Let me get this out just in case. I'm going to show a clip. I'm going to show a clip and a couple pictures. Yes, and greet people. Yes, that's what I like. I don't even have to say it anymore. Excellent. Where's my thing? Okay, right. Daughter, wife, and mother on deck. Prepare your mind. Fair use, fair use. I'm just going to show a couple things. Some people in here, maybe, I know one person probably, they've seen what I'm going to show you. Very short. I'm going to get into the lesson. Hopefully, it should not be definitely a long lesson. And fair use, when I show those little clips. That little clip. I'm glad you're greeting each other. It's going to be 4 minutes. We'll give that one last minute, 2 seconds, and then I begin. And I appreciate your patience. This is a chance for us to convocate. Hold on. It's a chance for us to convocate, which is good. Most High wants us to convocate because we are a nation that's separate. Listen, I sent you a voice clip. You get it? All right, I'm on live. I'm getting ready to start. So if you can't watch it, all right. Give a new a minute. Give her a minute to get in the room. Hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with you with the crazy S going on going on in the world. And it is crazy. It is crazy. Okay. I got it. Big King David had to make a new account. Accidentally deleted my old one when I got my new phone yesterday. I was King David 7. Okay, King David. All right. I see a little avatar. It looks like a picture of you, but it's so small I can't see it. Great to have you in the room. What kind of phone you got? You don't got an old phone like me. This is just a cover. This is a Galaxy J4. I'm not into technology. That's why I had it on my last video. I was trying to name games, the video games that the people play. I had a hard time doing it because I'm from 1965, I was like Tom Clancy, Assassin's Creed. And they hooked me up with Fortnite. I don't play, but just the name. So, wow, I knew this Hebrew had to have a crazy phone. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm happy for you. All Israel is happy for Israel doing good, having good things. And I have nothing, someone said, oh, well, worldly, but nah. The Most High, remember in Deuteronomy 30, he says, while you're in your captivity, when you experience the blessings and curses. So King David was blessed with an iPhone 11. Even though they're going to be spying on him more high-techly, because he got the most advanced shit, I'm happy you got something nice. Okay, we're going to start. I'm not going to wait anymore. Okay, be prepared. Let me put this in again. Prepare your mind. There it is. Prepare your mind, your spirit, and your body. Yeah, they're probably watching you now because you got the highest tech thing going on. So anyway, prepare your mind, prepare your body, prepare your whole being. Your whole being is the temple of the Most High. It's a movable temple of the Most High. And they hate the temple. They know who you are. You know we're living in Jacob's trouble. You know it's getting crazy. Listen, I heard something where, the people that did that thing there, or, wherever, here, or wherever, that did it first, they say that their immunity is going to be at like 0 or 1, plus or negative. So they get a little sniffle in their nose, a little cough, a little sore throat, a little infection in the ear, whatever, it's finished. If they don't get a heart attack. And you've seen those sports people, because they're running, doing a lot of cardio and playing their games, whatever, football, basketball, whatever, soccer, and poop, and they have heart attacks. They say by March, I'm not saying, that's not the end time dates, I'm just saying when they say, that's what I'm saying, prepare your mind, that's why I'm doing a video like this. Because you need to prepare your mind for what you may see and experience right next to you, on the left of you and the right of you. That is why I'm making this video right now. They're like lulling us to sleep, like the frog in the warm pot, and the water's getting warmer and warmer. We just can't feel it because Big King David 7 got a iPhone 11 Pro. So we're in a pot, and it's getting, and the water's getting warmer and warmer, and we ain't gonna jump out. King David will be all right because he has this. But for all the other Negroes, and the Negroes are only the Hebrew Israelites, there's the 1/3 and the 2/3. The 2/3 got an iPhone like King David, and they are doing like that in the pot of water, that frog in the water. King David won't be doing that because he has this. The video is called Prepare Your Mind and your body and everything because you're the temple of the Most High. So with King David, he got the iPhone 11 Pro. Well, imagine all those niggas that don't have this, that don't have the Torah, who has another Savior, who has another Creator. They're going to be that pot in the water. The water right now is not even warm. December 2011, not 2011, because I saw some 2011 in my notes. Excuse me, 2021. The water's getting warmer and warmer. It's almost near hot. Like by March, the water's going to be very hot, and they're going to stay in the pot and cook. I don't want you guys to cook. And a lot of you guys that stay devoted to the Most High in His laws, you're not going to cook. You might be shook. You're going to be shook because He said in Jeremiah 30, He says, I'm not going to make a fall into you, but I'm going to punish you in measure because we're still in our punishment, but our punishment is coming to an end. He's going to be refining us. And we have to prepare our minds because you can keep thinking that we got a lot of years away. I'm not making any dates. And it could be a lot of years away. But that intense Jacob's trouble is right at the door. Get ready to knock. They say like in March, all those people that did that thing in the beginning for that group, which is millions all around the earth, they did that. Their immunity is going to be 0, -1, whatever, and they're going to get a cold and then die. They're going to be around a bike. You're going to see that all around you in your cities, your towns, all over. It's coming upon us. And see, the thing in these guys' minds, the wicked, the number 6s, the ones that got 6 strands of DNA, the ones that got that crazy gene called SCL24A5. That's the zebra fish gene, which is an albino gene, only found in the zebrafish. Real fish, the zebrafish. And the Indo-European types, it's not me, the scientists say that, they got that in them. It's albinoism. They think they're rulers, and I put them all together because guess what? If their rulers got knocked off, the people in the middle class of them would go into their spot. The low class would go into, they're all together. The whole world despises us. That's why I'm happy in Isaiah 60, it says, and the descendants of your oppressors, all the heathens are oppressors, and the descendants of your oppressor will come bowing at your feet. And all the nations that despise you will come bowing at your feet, and then you'll know that I'm the Lord. That's what's coming. And that's what's at the door. But you have to prepare your mind because it's going to be a sight that you haven't seen. I know a lot of you guys think, oh, I'm strong, and this and that. It's something you haven't seen before, and it can take you for a loop. So you have to start preparing your mind. Now let me show you this thing that I want to show you. Maybe 2 people out here have seen what I've shown, like I sent out on my WhatsApp. And I want to show it to you guys. Gracias. Hold on. Okay. This is what I want to show you. I don't know. A lot of people probably have seen it, but maybe you haven't. I know 2 of you on this live chat have seen this already. Let me turn off this fan so you can hear the video. Okay. Come on. Here we go.
Omicron Pussy I ate.
We demand justice. As you ate our children, so shall you be eaten by us.
We will begin with the firemen, then the math teachers, and so on in that fashion until everyone is eaten.
We're doomed!
Doomed! We demand to eat one human for each Omicron in the procedure.
Fair enough. How many is that?
198 billion, sir.
Very well. You will provide us with 198 billion humans.
There aren't that many humans.
We're willing to wait a few weeks while you shore up the numbers.
198 billion babies in a few weeks. We made an army of super virile men scoring round the clock. I'll do my part.
Things look bad, but I still have a trump card. The most beautiful love song ever written.
All right, as you guys know, I don't know if any of you guys saw, I don't know if any of you guys saw that. Hold on, let me turn the fan on. It's hot. It's hot in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if any of you saw that cartoon, and you know they broadcast to you what they're going to do to you. Now, in that, I don't know if it went over some of your minds, the Omicron. What's going on right now? What's going on right now? This is what they're doing to anybody that is like doctors, researchers that are telling what's going on. I'm not even going to repeat that. When I upload it, you can watch it again and stop it and read it for yourself. They're often anybody that's saying anything against that. And then there's a real movie that they made in 1964 called The Omicron. And it's about something being put in people, it's growing, and it's going to cause havoc. And he made it in 1964. It's a real movie. It's called what they say is the worldwide disaster, plague. That's knocking at your door. That's what I'm telling you, get your mind prepared. It's not a joke. They've plotted this on their beds, not just today, on their beds from years and years ago, 50, 60, 100 years ago. They've been plotting to get you, to get me, the Israelites. Even though you don't see us like in power on YouTube and these things, but it's a force they're trying to subdue so the whole world don't start Googling. Because they know their fate is coming. They know what's coming. A lot of us don't know what's coming.
It is possible. These shots need to get in everybody's arm as rapidly as possible. These shots need to get in everybody's arm as rapidly as possible. Safety vaccine. Yes. As director of the TSA, and the Air Force is was 95%. We have 16 current senators of initial trial. The United States corporations and international toward.
Fair use in the caboose. Okay, I got one more, and then we're going to start. Telling you, it's coming at your door.
I think it really needs to be what we're going to face of chasing out people who haven't come forward to get their vaccination. first bookings and so on. So everyone will be able to get a vaccine between now and the end of the year. But of course, and I want every New Zealander to come forward, but human behaviour suggests that there will be some people that we have to actually really go out and look for, and some of that may spill into next year. But our commitment is everyone will have the opportunity to get the vaccine by the end of the year. Everyone will, but I can't say that, that we're not going to have some hesitant people or some people who just haven't come forward that we don't have to go out and find next year.
All right, listen. It's at the door. That was New Zealand. That's what they're doing. They're saying by end of this month, everybody better have done that. And if they don't, we coming to get them. Stop thinking, and here he run out of two. I'm not putting no dates for the final closure. No, I'm just saying it's about to get real. You got to prepare your mind, prepare your body for what is to come. And you know how to prepare. Food, water, whatever you can do within your power. Don't get crazy. Trust in the Most High. But remember, the world is like one. It's a microcosm. You think the other people are not going, the other nations are not going to go, well, you know what? These niggas haven't got there. Let's go get them. We're tired of waiting. Let's go get them. This is what be at the door. Prepare your mind. The thing is, when you read Ecclesiastes 1, it says, only that shall happen which has happened, only that occurred which has occurred. There's nothing new under the sun. Most High took down all those nations against Israel with King David, Joshua and Caleb, with Abraham, Gideon, all of our foreparents. He took them down, finished them off. And then what did Israel do? Start sinning again, start acting like the heathen Gentiles. And then Most High punishes us again. That's what this is basically this whole book, our history and notebook is about. Most High loving us, giving us everything, putting us up on high pastures everywhere. Then we're going to get bored with that, great treatment, and then we're going to want to live like the Grecians. And now you could say, or the Romans, now you could say like the Americans or the Europeans. And then what does he do? He curses us. Throws us in the hands of our enemy. They beat us to no avail, to smithereens, until we're lamenting, crying, Most High, please save us. But this is the last rescue missions. In Isaiah 11:11, he said he's going to move his hand a second time to regather Israel in the islands and this and that. Prepare your mind, because it's at the door. In New Zealand, they got the end of this month, and they're going to start, with the nets. Got another one, pull that one in. Throw him in there, New Zealand FEMA camp. Get this one. I'm telling you. You think it's not going to come to a place near you? It's at the door. I don't know exactly when, but it ain't far off. Like, people say, you people are talking about the end times. My great-great-great-grandmother been talking about. Oh, well, we're living in the lives of your great-great-great-grandmother right now. If you can't see it, the Most High has made you not see it, and you're asleep, because you're going to be the cannon fire, the waste products. You're going to be part of that, the 2/3 or whatever, if it hasn't connected in your mind. But what I want to say is, and let's go to here, is because there's nothing new under the sun. And since there's nothing new under the sun, the Most High said in Jeremiah 30, he said, Israel, I'm not going to make a full end of you, but I'm going to punish you with more. I'll make a full end of all the nations that I sent you to. There's nothing new under the sun. That was in Jeremiah's time. He did that then too. And he's going to do it now for the finale. There's nothing new under the sun. Prepare your minds for what you need to get ready to go through and what you're going to see. It's going to be something that you haven't seen before. It's going to scare the crap out of you, probably. That's why I'm telling you to prepare your minds. Prepare your minds. let's go to 2 Chronicles 18. And I want to go to 2 Chronicles 18 because since there's nothing new under the sun, the Most High, this is the same story, but different characters, different actors and actresses in the Most High's play, because there's nothing new under the sun. You just don't know it because you don't read and you don't understand that. He gives understanding to those that acknowledge him. So you don't understand what's going on. But it's the same story that happened in Jeremiah's time. It's happening now. He's going to finish these niggas. And these people, these heathens, these number 6 strand DNA, one higher than the chimpanzees, in their minds, because the Most High have set the path for victory for them, just to get you back, as of Deuteronomy 32, because he said, because you went after other gods and you made me jealous. He says, I am going to send a foolish nation and no people over you. And he's going to give them carte blanche over you. And he's going to make them succeed in every area: social, economics, finance, war, everything. So he has been doing it, and I know you have seen it. He has been doing it ever since. And in their minds, they think it's going on forever. But when you read this, we know it. When you read this, we know it's not. This is the final chapter. You're living in glorious times. I don't know if you guys know it or not, realize it or not. You're going to see the wonders of Egypt 1 billion times more. What's coming? What's at the door? Whether the door is several months away, a year away, a couple years away, it's just going to be seeing crazy wonders and scary shit that you've never seen before. Prepare your minds. That's why I made this video. So in their minds, they think that this gravy train has no station to stop at. It's going to go on and on and on. They're going to rule us. They're going to be the head. We're going to be the tail. And that's how their story is written. And that's how the Most High has made it for them, because you are rebellious and stiff-necked. But he's now going to put mercy back on Israel to the 1/3, to the remnant. And it's going to come to an end. We're in the end stages. So those heathen number 6s, 6-strand DNA, one higher than the chimp in intellectual prowess level. That's the study they did in 1998, 1996. They think this is going on forever. But what the Most High is going to do, he's going to do what he has done before. He's done it to King David in 2 Samuel 24, and he's done it to the king of Israel, King Ahab, 1 Kings 2020, 2 Chronicles 18, which I'm going to read right now. He's going to send them something, and they're going to react to what he sends them, which is going to be their demise. And that's what's going to happen to your lovely America and Europe and your whole flat earth world. That's what's going to happen. And then that's when our activity ends. And you'll see Elijah somewhere before all that. He's gonna bring them something. He's gonna send them something. And that something is gonna entice them. Where they think that gravy train keeps going straight, it's gonna entice that train to come off the tracks. That's what's occurring. But just because that train is coming off the tracks and it's gonna come off the tracks, don't think that nothing's gonna happen to you. Don't think that it's gonna be easy. Smelting, go through the fire and smelting that's what I'm telling you, to prepare your minds what's coming. All right, let's read 2 Chronicles 18. And we'll read the whole thing because the story, you probably never read it, or you have read it a long time ago, you don't think. And this is not church. This ain't church here at Hero on Island 2. Read one line, a couple words, done. And pass that collection plate. Nope. We're the Hebrew Israelites, the niggas up and scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, the only ones who suffer the curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. No other people group. You could forget the lie. We're not in the matrix. We're not listening to anything you say. And I'm talking to the heathens who will watch this video later. 2 Chronicles 18. So Jehoshaphat had wealth and honor in abundance, and he aligned himself by marriage to Ahab. After some years had passed, he came to visit Ahab at Samaria. Ahab slaughtered sheep and oxen in abundance for him and for the people with him, and pursued him to march against Ramoth Gilead. King Ahab of Israel said to King Jehoshaphat of Judah, "Will you accompany me to Ramoth Gilead?" He answered him, "I will do what you do. My troops shall be your troops and shall accompany you in battle." Jehoshaphat then said to the king of Israel, "But first inquire of the Lord." The king of Judah said that. So the king of Israel gathered the prophets, 400 men, and asked them, "Shall I march upon Ramoth Gilead for battle, or shall I not march?" They said that God will deliver it into the king's hand. Then Jehoshaphat asked, "Is there not another prophet of the Lord here through whom we can inquire?" And the king of Israel, that's the king Ahab, answered Jehoshaphat, "There is one more man through whom we can inquire of the Lord, but I hate him." Yo, they hate us. We are the many little prophets. Remember, what has been is still now. We're not the prophets prophesying new things. Another form of prophesying is just recalling what has been prophesied from the past. So, but I don't call myself a prophet. You don't call yourself a prophet. I call myself a Koheleth. Is this a teacher and preacher of the Most High's word? And the word is only the Old Testament, the Tanakh. There's one more man through whom we can inquire of the Lord, but I hate him, King Ahab said, because he never prophesies anything good for me, but always misfortune. Doesn't the Israelites? That's why we're not popular. We have the message of the ages. Everything else, twerking becomes popular, or words, or dressing, or TikTok dances and all that stuff becomes popular. But this word is never becoming popular because it's like King of Israel said, King Ahab said, they hate me. They prophesy evil against me. They prophesy my end time, Jacob's trouble, doom. I hate them. I put them aside. That's why we've been put aside. I hate him because he never prophesies anything good for me, but always misfortune. He is Micaiah, son of Imla. Jehoshaphat replied, "Let the king not say such a thing." So the king of Israel summons an officer and said, "King, bring Micaiah, son of Imla, at once." The king of Israel and King Jehoshaphat of Judah, wearing their robes, were seated on their throne, situated in the threshing floor at the entrance of the gates of Samaria, and all the prophets were prophesying before them. Zedekiah, son of Chinnah, had provided himself with iron horns, and he said, "Thus saith the Lord, with these you shall bore the Arameans till you make an end of them." All the other prophets were prophesying similarly. March against Ramoth Gilead and be victorious. The Lord will deliver it into your majestic hands. The messenger who had gone to summon Micaiah said to him, "Look, the words of the prophets are unanimously favorable to the king. Let your word be like that of the rest of them, speaking a favorable word." By the life of the Lord, Micaiah answered, "I will speak only what my God tells me." He said, "I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm going to speak the actual words that the Most High gives me. You're the one that called me here. And you have 400 other prophets saying you're going to be victorious. But you wanted me, I guess, to put the nail in the head or something." When he came before the king said to him, "Micaiah, shall we march against Ramoth Gilead for battle, or shall we not?" He answered him, "March and be victorious. They will be delivered into your hands." The king said to him, How many times must I endure you to tell me nothing but the truth in the name of the Lord? He already knows. He said, this nigga's lying to me. Then he said, I saw all, the king knows. He said, yo, this nigga's been lying, not lying, he's been telling me bad things gonna happen to me all the time. And then Mordecai said, you will be victorious. And the king instinctively knows, hey, yo, this nigga's lying to me. And then Mordecai, the true prophet, said, I saw all Israel scattered over the hills like sheep without a shepherd. And the Lord said, these have no master. Let everyone return to his home in safety. The king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, did I not tell you that he would not prophesy good fortune for me, but only misfortune? Then Mordecai said, indeed, hear now the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord seated upon his throne, with all the host of heaven standing in attention to the right and to the left of him. That's righteous spirits on the right of the Most High, and evil spirits on the left of him. And don't get it twisted. The evil spirits are totally obedient to the Most High. You don't realize in Isaiah 45:70, it says the Most High formed the light, he created darkness, he makes peace, he makes evil. He said, I the Most High do all these things. Amos 3:6. I'm the one that does, when you see evil in any city, haven't I done it? The Most High makes the right and left. Crazy Christians, the spirits are fighting with the Most High. No, they ain't. They're totally obedient at his command every second. Then Mordecai said, indeed, hear now the words of the Lord. I saw the Lord seated upon his throne with all the hosts of heaven standing in attention to the right and to the left of him. The Lord asked, who will entice King Ahab of Israel so that he will march and fall at Ramoth Gilead? Then one said this and another said that, until a certain spirit came forward and stood before the Lord and said, I will entice him. How? Said the Lord to him. And he replied, I will go forth and become a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. Then he said, you will entice with success. Go forth and do it. Thus the Lord has put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these prophets of yours, for the Lord has decreed misfortune for you. That is what's going to happen to your beautiful USA, your beautiful Europa, and your China. All of them. Misfortune. That's why I showed you the little cartoon and the picture, Omicron and all that. We're going to control everything. AI is going to rule everything. We're going to make these people not even full people. They're going to be AI, half robot and people, and we're going to control them. We're going to poison them. We're going to kill them. We're going to do this. We've been winning ever since. Just like King Ahab. That's why you don't see us up in platforms, high platforms. You don't see us there. The Torah, Tanakh, Koheleth, you don't see us there. And they don't see you there because they want to shut your mouth. Because you're like Mordecai, the prophet that King Ahab shuns away, because he said he only prophesies misfortune to me. Well, we're prophesying to you, Babylon, America, Europe, China, and all the rest of you demons. Misfortune, but a full end destruction misfortune. It's found here that you don't understand because he gave you eyes, but you don't see, and ears, so you can't hear. But the wise of you that he gave a little wisdom to knows that the Most High has current day Koheleths and we don't, and the people who listen to him, the people that study with him, and those people are smart themselves. They're Koheleths. They're teachers of the word, teaching your family members and your friends and everything. They don't want you. They ain't popular. We'll get the girl with the thong and let her twerk. She's going to be popular. We're going to let the girls on TikTok doing the dances. We'll let them be popular. They're going to be out in front. You niggas are going to be where Medekiah is, because we don't want to hear your misfortune. So Israelites, prepare. The misfortune of Babylon is coming at your door, but it's coming with terror. Most High said he's coming like an oven. What does ovens do? Ooh, it's going to be something scary and dreadful. But if you are devoted to him, he says he's going to deliver you. You're going to be in his haven and his refuge. You will be safe. Not going to say you're not going to get your shirt ripped. May get scratches, black eye. I'm not saying none of that. Injuries, I'm not saying that. But you will be delivered. Psalm 94, and we'll bring it to a close. Hopefully this was edifying for you. Psalm 94. And I'll do a quick shout out. Psalm 94, God of retribution. Lord God of retribution, appear. Rise up, judge of the earth. Give the arrogant their deserts. Who the hell is the arrogant? You know who it is. How long shall the wicked, O Lord, how long shall the wicked exalt? Shall they utter insolent speech? Omicron. The rulers. Shall they utter insolent speech? Shall all evildoers vaunt themselves? They crush your people, O Lord. They afflict your very own. They kill the widow and stranger. They murder the fatherless, thinking the Lord does not see it. The God of Jacob does not pay heed. Take heed, you brutish people. You know who you are. You enslaved the Most High's chosen people, which are only the niggas that suffer the curses of Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26. Not those people that have ish at their name and that have that albino zebrafish gene that you have, SCLA 24-5, the zebrafish albino picnic gene. They're not the people. Those Negroes are the people. We're the Aboriginal Indians of the Western Hemisphere, the whole Western Hemisphere. We're the people of the Most High and scattered all throughout the earth. Take heed, you most brutish people, fools. When will you get wisdom? Shall he who implants the ear not hear? He who formed the ear not see? Shall he who disciplines nations not punish? He who instructs men in knowledge? The Lord knows the design of men to be futile. Happy is the man whom you discipline, O Lord, the man you instruct in your teaching, to give him tranquility in times of misfortune. You will have tranquility, Israelite, if you're fearing him and keeping his commandments and being devoted to him in this Jacob's troubled period of time. For the Lord will not forsake his people. He will not abandon his very own. Judgment shall again accord with justice, and all the upright shall rally to it. Who will take my part against evil men? Who will stand up for me against wrongdoers? Were not the Lord my help, I should soon dwell in silence. When I think my foot has given way, because you know we've been thinking our foot has given away. They're doing everything to us. 2021, almost 2022. When I think my foot has given way, your faithfulness, O Lord, supports me. When I am filled with cares, your assurance soothes my soul. Don't you feel soothed when you're in this and you keep his commandments? Shall the seat of injustice be your partner that frames mischief of statute? They band together to do away with the righteous. That's what they're doing. They're all now coming, one world system. They band together to do away with the righteous. They condemn the innocent to death. Omicron and those things. And FEMA camps. They band together to do away with the righteous. They condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord is my haven. My God is my sheltering rock. He will make their evil recoil upon them. Annihilate them through their own wickedness. The Lord our God will annihilate them. That's what we got to look forward to. But prepare your minds. Prepare your minds. Dandelion in the house. I don't know when you came in, but watch it when I upload it and then give a quick shout out. Read these things. Hopefully this was edifying. Prepare your minds. Shout out to Young King, always on deck. All praise to the Most High Creator, always on deck. Tracy Watkins on deck. It's happy to see you. Yeah, I know you go to bed early. Yeah, I usually do late, but just watch it when you watch it. Maybe sometimes I'll start doing a little earlier ones. I didn't know a lot of people would be in this room right now. I'm surprised. Because of the time. I'm surprised because I know a lot of you are devoted. Tracy Watkins in the house. Daughter, wife, mother, always a pleasure having you in the room. Big King David 7. iPhone 11. Strong. Anuha. Trooper. All right. Dandelion. Where did I see that thing at the end? Kara C in the house. I don't know when you came on. Watch the video when I uploaded. Dandelion in the house. I don't know when you came in. Watch the video. Always a pleasure. Hopefully this was edifying. I'm serious. Prepare your minds. Things are about to be unraveling more and more. Can't you see how fast every month goes by? It's already like, what? It's already December, like just started. It's already the 6th of December. And like 3 months from now, all those people that took that in the beginning, it's going to be like you see the athletes running. And people just going to go with a tissue. And they're going to go, because their immunity is finished. Time coming after us. They said we got to go into the cities where the people that are less fortunate are. What cities that? What kind of people are the less fortunate cities that are not doing it? Don't look at Negro stars that got all the bucks. The majority of us don't have it like that, and they want to come for you. Prepare your minds. This is New Year's from Israel, Hebron Island 2. Until next time.